Oriana Gato, Mrs. Roboto, Domo Domo, Domo
Well,
Domo.
welcome to another episode of Flock Geeks Gaming. I am your host, Kester, and along with me is my co-host, Defense.
What is going on, everybody? It's been a little bit, but we got some fucking stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we do have a lot to talk about. We're gonna give our thoughts on. I played Invincible versus the Street Fighter stuff I want to talk about. Then we got Mouse PI. Andrew played Crimson Desert. I did not. And then we have the big game is Pragmata. That's the one we mainly wanted to do a show so we could talk about Pragmata.
Yeah, we were gonna do a show last week, and then we're like, we're gonna want to do a Pragmata show. We'll just both beat it and do it when we're done. So.
Yeah, so we just waited. But I do want to start here because there was some Street Fighter news. First of all, we had the trailer for the movie, and I think this movie is looking excellently ridiculous.
I'm sold. I would go to a midnight viewing of this movie. Like, it just looks like one of those. We might be going back. It's like an Xbox 360 game in movie form, like that vibage. It just feels old school. There's some love in it.
Yeah, they're actually doing the moves from the game and fighting in the streets.
Gimmicks. There's gimmicks, and I want there to be gimmicks, you know? I do have some issues with casting. I hate Roman Reigns.
I know you do really hate Roman Reigns.
But him being Akuma is probably for the best because he's not going to be like forefront. He'll be more of like a mystical being in the background or something. So.
Yeah, hopefully he's not in it that much. It looks Ken focused, which I think is a pretty good idea because people love Ken.
Yeah, and you get you bring the Western people on board. So it's like, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I honestly, super hyped for this. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. And the other Street Fighter thing is, so they did leak the new season of characters, and this is epic. So they're Vega, of course, but who cares? You know, I don't like Vega.
Well, honestly, it's about time though. Like he feels like he's been there, but he hasn't. It's just like, okay, fine.
Yeah, the next one,
coming, but whatever.
I'm very excited about because they're finally putting Hagar in Street Fighter.
No fucking shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, these are rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. But this leaker has been right every time, so usually these leaks are correct. And I just love Hagar as a person. Hopefully he gets a pipe of some kind.
Well, isn't he in the story mode? It's his city you're in. There's a fucking statue of him.
Yeah, he's in Metro City. He's the mayor of Metro City, which is why he's such a great character.
He's got to be in it, dude. That might bring me back, dude. Like, I might actually, like, go.
Oh, I have a feeling you're coming back when we get to the last character here. So,
oh, shit.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Oh, my God. So, the next is Goken. I don't know if you know who Goken is.
That sounds familiar, but not off the top.
He's Ryu and Ken's master. He was in Street Fighter 4. He's just like another Shoto, so I'm not a Shoto player, so I don't really care. But here's the
Zeus-looking motherfucker.
Huh?
Yes,
he's the Zeus-looking like motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. And here's the one. I can't believe you haven't heard this. If this is true, this is like the greatest character they could have possibly put in the game. They are putting Tifa in from Final Fantasy VII.
Dude, I just got chills. I don't want to like keep this silence too long. But I don't know how to process this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to process this. Is this why Tekken didn't do it?
Maybe. I don't know, but the rumor is
Tifa. They sold the rights to fucking Street Fighter.
Yeah, dude. I'm so excited for this. This might be the greatest thing.
Kester.
Yeah.
I might fucking cry. Dude. Oh my God. I can't wait to see the art. I can't wait to fucking see her.
Yeah, like what's she gonna look like? What is her moveset gonna be? If this is true, and like I said, this leaker, he nailed the first two ones, so I would assume he knows what's going on here. Such a slap in the face to Tekken players, but I would rather have her in Street Fighter now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, me too, because they ruined Tekken. Like, Tekken's in the shits right now. Like, everyone kind of hates it.
Yeah, Tekken is
now. Tekken 8 as a whole, they don't like the overdrive meter or whatever the drive,
Yeah, the
whatever the fuck
drive
it is.
impact or
Yeah.
whatever it was called. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like I had
So
fun playing
yeah.
Tekken for a while, but Street Fighter I still play. Like I still play Street Fighter.
I would play Tekken once a year at the cabin like we did. I had a blast doing that. Like that was fucking fun.
Yeah,
But
playing it
to
once
like
with
go
your
home and
friends.
like going home and like grinding it out. Tekken isn't really it for me. I could definitely see myself doing more Street Fighter. But the issue for me in Street Fighter, the new one, is like I never really clicked with a character that much that I wanted to really grind with them. Like I tried Sagat, I tried Ryu, Zangief, and Cammy. Like I tried to grind them out for a couple hours, and nothing was like I like this enough. So maybe,
Now the teeth is in
maybe.
it. You might be coming back. I still play.
I'll buy her. I don't even care if I play. I'll just buy her. I just thank you, Capcom.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna buy her and just play this like fucking arcade mode with her at the very least. Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, like I still grind my Aki every now and again. Like I've been playing this week. I've played probably like 15, 20 matches. Street Fighter, I still love Street Fighter 6, and it is like the only fighting game right now that's really been consistent. Like 2XKO,
Yeah.
nobody's playing.
Mortal Kombat's been dead for a
Yeah,
long
Mortal
while.
Kombat's dead. Tekken people hate. So like Street Fighter is really the only one going. We do have Tokon Fighters coming out. I think that's August.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting mixed vibes from that though.
I'm liking it. Everyone say I like the way it looks. I haven't tried it, but everyone said that the last beta was better than the first one. So
That's what I meant. Mixed reviews from the betas. Not that I don't think it looks cool. I'm just saying people like, from what I'm hearing, rumors, but they're saying it's going in a positive direction, right?
yeah, everyone's saying it's getting better. And then the Invincible versus beta. I played this and not a fan. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I'm hearing that it's like, well, Maximilian dude, we both watch him a lot. He's like he's like my late night cozy guy. Like I like enjoy his stuff, but he was really grinding this game for a long fucking time, and so I was getting that it was one of those like, oh shit, this is actually good vibes from him because he did that with Avatar, that animated fighting game where he just like kind of out of nowhere he started vibing with it. But then you told me that he's friends with the developers.
Yeah, so
Take that for what it is.
take for what it's worth. A lot of people are liking it. A lot of people are hating it. I'm more on the side of like Punk, where like a lot of the mechanics don't make sense to me. Like Omni-Man has a reversible like DP, like an invincible DP. Like
Yeah.
if you block it, you should be able to punish him, but you can't. It's safe on block. Like every special attack seems to be safe on block, which it's like you just throw out like your invincible move and then call an assist, and they have to guess high or low. And I also found like you can just mash square and hold tag and you'll just do stuff. Like you don't even really have to learn combos. Like I'm sure there's like higher level stuff, but I didn't like click with the game enough to want to learn it. And I like Invincible. Right. Like I like the TV show. Like I didn't like season 2, but I really like seasons 3 and 4, and I'm like caught up on Invincible. Like I'm an Invincible fan. But this game just didn't do it for me. It felt like sluggish for some reason, and I don't know. It was real scrubby. It was like one of the most scrubby fighting games I've ever played. It's hard to describe it if you're not like super into fighting games, but just everything is like invincible, pun intended, where it's like you can just throw out your moves.
They did the thing.
Yeah, like you could just throw out your moves and not be punished. And the rage quitting thing was crazy. It was real. Because
I saw a fucking thing on this. What was going on?
Yeah, like it was something like over half your matches someone would rage quit. Like for me, it was, I might have played 10 matches and I think about 5 of them the guy rage quit. And like I didn't even get good. It's just I know enough about fighting games to know, okay, I was playing Mark. Let me do this lariat move he has, and then call my assist, and then just start holding tag and pressing square, and I'd like almost kill the guy in one combo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so people were just like quitting because they were getting destroyed. And that's the thing with fighting games, man. If you're going to come in as a casual, it's tough.
Do you think that there's some kind of, and I don't know. Again, I'm going to go back to the KI thing. People think KI plays differently than like any other fighting game. Do you think it will become something like that where it's like a cult favorite, not many people actually play it, it's its own style type of thing, or do you think that this is just kind of a bad video game?
No, I don't think it's a bad video game. I think it's just not like a fighting game for me. Like it's like
Gotcha.
Marvel
Okay.
or Dragon Ball Fighters, but it doesn't feel as fast to me. It's not like it's programmed bad, and the combos aren't that fun to do for me. I think it's just going to come down to preference, like, and I think they can get a large install base because it's going to only be $50, and people like Invincible. I like Invincible, so it's like that's why I wanted to try it. But I think
Sure.
I'd rather hold out for Tokon over this game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. I had no interest in this, to be honest. I've never really seen the cartoon. I really should. I feel like I'd like it a lot,
The
but
cartoon's
I just
really
never.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I never dove into it. So this didn't really spark my interest. And from what you're saying, it's like eh. And now that like Street Fighter is still going, and we know that's good, it's like I think I'd rather just scoot back into Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to play Ingrid when she comes out, and she's
Yeah.
the next character. I always like the cut of her jib because she's like a schoolgirl, but she's like an interdimensional god. Like, that's just like, she's such a
Yeah, that's
weird
cool.
concept for a character. Like, she's the most
Yeah, that's
powerful
cool.
character in that universe for some reason. She's like a schoolgirl. And yeah, if
Yeah.
Tifa's going to be in it, I don't care when that happens. That's going to be my main game for like that month. Then I'm playing Tifa. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll suck. I'll just play. I'm just gonna turn it on and play. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm good with her. I don't care if she's bad. I'm using Tifa. That's so cool.
Is what it is. All right. So
Uh,
Invincible. It sounds like it has maybe a spot in the fighting game place. It's just not for you.
Exactly. I think that like from a lot of the content creators I watch, like half of them seem to really like it, and then half of them didn't. So I think it's just a toss up. Try it for yourself. You might like click with it. Where I liked Marvel vs. Capcom better. I like Dragon Ball Fighters better as a 3D fighter. And with Tokon coming, I have more faith in that game. And it's just like I'm not going to be able to invest getting good in Invincible. I just don't like it enough where I'm like, I want to get good at this because that like you have to play a fucking fighting game for 300 hours to get kind of good.
Right. Right. And there's like a really, really high percent chance you're gonna like Tokon more than this. So it's like, why even
Yeah,
bother?
exactly. So, and then you
Okay.
got Crimson Desert. So, what are your thoughts on that?
This is the big one. Game of the century, everybody.
Yeah, everyone's loving this.
I have a lot to say and very little to say. That's what I think is a good description of this game. Um, if I was going to elevator speech this to you, Kester, this is Zelda Breath of the Wild mixed with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, straight up. Um, you can find elements of each game in this game. Like, the way you traverse is a mix of Zelda and Red Dead. The way you talk to people's Red Dead. The way you buy stuff's Red Dead. But then there's, like, islands in the sky that you can go explore. And then this huge open world and do all these things. I don't want to say that this is shallow because it isn't, but this is the most massively multiplayer game, like MMO RPG I've ever played that's a single player. There are so many different systems in this. Everything is upgradable. You get a camp, you can do trade routes, you can like set up shops. It's fucking nuts. Um, Bang for your buck. If you want an open world game that you can spend a lot of time in, this game is it. Bar none. Like this might be the most intriguing open world game you can play. The exploration is extremely satisfying. You'll just like find a cave that has the coolest looking fucking helmet you've ever seen, and you just get it. Like there's no bullshit, you know? It's
Yeah.
like you just found a treasure. So like there's a lot of great stuff in this game. It's just slow. It's one of those, I'm retired and now I'm going to play Crimson Desert as a hobby because
It takes
this
up that much
it
time.
it's just yeah, man. Like there's fucking there's even as soon as it happened, I'm like, yep, not a Kester game. So much. If you thought Red Dead talking on the horse was bad,
Oh my god.
dude, and you don't even really. The thing is, they might fix this. I don't know, but you can't even really just like not play. Like you actually have to steer the fucking horse too. So it's like not even like boring. It's boring and tedious, in a lot of respects. And it just feels, and I might get some slack for this. I don't really care. It's like it feels AI. A lot of this just kind of feels like the dialogue feels like it was like we need a quest that has bandits that will improve our camp, like that kind of shit,
Yeah.
and it just kind of feels shallow, and that's why I think that MMO feeling comes out because in a lot of MMOs you just like go pick up a quest and it's like go kill 5 boars because my sister hates boars, it feels like shit like that, and so a lot of the prompts, a lot of that feeling, it just feels very generic. And it kind of is, but it isn't. So it's a really hard place to put it. I think, like, gun to my head, I think it's the most 7 to 8 out of 10 game I've ever played.
Ah.
Like, ever.
See, I feel like to me it looks like, Zelda or exploring a world. Like I do like doing that like in Genshin and Withering Waves and stuff. So part of me is like maybe I will like this, but then I think of that game where winds meet and it's like you take the hot anime girl collecting out of it and I just don't think it works for me.
And the other thing is a lot of these skills, like that traversal that you're talking about, like you're not doing that until like probably 75 hours into the game. Like you can barely hold your glider open when you start. So there's like tons of progression, and the exploration is I would say the exploration and combat are the best parts of this game.
Well, that's
Exploration's
good.
great because yeah, you get skill points. So like it's worth exploring because it's like I might get a cool sword, literally like a sword that has sweet fucking stats that like just shoots lightning at people for some reason, or I'll get a skill point. It's like that's a win-win. So that that's really cool, and it's like you can go through waterfalls and it has all of that like really wondrous like just the world itself is spectacular.
It's
it's
got the sense of
it's
wonder.
everything. The sense of wonder is fucking insane in this game. Like you really can just go in a direction for 5 hours and feel like you got something out of it. So that's really good. But everything else around it just feels so kind of tacked on generic. And I hate to say that because I know in like 600 hours it probably gets so fleshed out that it's wonderful, you know?
Yeah,
But
maybe.
it is that kind of a long game, and I'm not invested enough, and I don't like it enough to put more than 100 hours into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, see, I was thinking about that game too. Like, I wanted to try it, but I also was thinking, I'm just going to wait till it goes on sale. Like, I'm going to get it like 2, 3 years from now, and I'll give it a shot
and it'll
finally.
be and it'll be at its best form because like I bought it when it came out. 2 weeks later, it was like a significantly better game. So this is one of those. Again, it feels so multiplayer in the way that it is but it's single player. Like the
Yeah.
patches feel like a multiplayer patch.
Well, it did
They
start
just keep
out as an
shooting out.
MMO.
Exactly, and that there's traces of that. I'm not holding it against them. I think, if I really wanted to play an MMO, this game might actually come up in my mind and be like, I actually might want to play that. Um, I think you would love the combat in this game though, because it's basically Dynasty Warriors and Dark Souls mixed together.
Oh, that is
Um,
cool.
yeah, so like you could just hold in like your right bumper or whatever, and like you'll do light attacks, or you can hold in the trigger and do heavy attacks. So you're just holding that button in, and you're doing the combos. But then A X Y B or whatever controller you're on, they all do different things. So you can just link everything together as you're just fighting mobs of enemies. And then you also get the best part of the game, in my opinion. I think that this is my favorite part, is the grappling system. It's not brawler. Like, there's a brawler, you can fight with your hands like kung fu, or you can fucking wrestle people. And you can just straight up DDT people, fucking throw them over cliffs, just fucking punt them. Like,
that is fun.
It's ruthless. And like every time you like pile drive someone into the ground, like everyone around you, think of like Dynasty Warriors, they all like back off. They're like, oh shit, you know. And it's so satisfying. And you get that really good like Eastern chunky combat with this game. I think they really, really have something special with that. So, again, I think it's a really wonderful, great game, and I don't think it's overhyped. I just think it's really, actually, extremely niche. But it's so fucking good at what it's doing that it's making headlines.
Well, that's good.
But I don't think it's for everyone. Even my nephew, who thought it was going to be Game of the Year, he's like, yeah, I'm done. He's like, it's so fucking slow, dude. I don't have time for this.
Yeah,
it's a kid without a job.
Yeah, that's my thing with it. Like, if you were telling me I gotta play 8 hours to 10 hours of the game till it gets good, I'm never for that. Like, I can't. It's like I gotta waste time till the game gets good, and like I see it.
It's not a wait till it gets good. This is like a gotcha game. This is like a game you log on every day and like check on your crops, check your trade route, see, maybe go explore a cave. Like that kind of thing. It's like, it's not a video game you turn on and you're like, all right, I'm going to try to beat it today. Like, you don't even know when that fucking shit's ending, you know?
Yeah.
It's very Breath of the Wild. Like, you could just kind of go wherever, or I'm guessing you could find the end boss if you know where they are. I don't know who it is or what it is, but, you know, nothing's stopping you from traveling anywhere in this game. So, very Breath of the Wild in the way you can explore and do quests. But, yeah, it's just like, it's just so much, man. Like you get on there, you're like, it's just like, oh my fucking lord, I don't know what to do. There's times I would just stare at the game and smoke. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, like
I have 50 options, and I don't want to do any of them because I just don't want to spend 4 hours riding a horse.
Yeah. So, I am not a big fan of riding horses in games in general. I hate it in almost every game. I don't know why I hate riding horses so much. It's just so boring to me.
Yeah, and this game it's just kind of like that. But I will say, if you're looking for a really interesting exploration game that you're willing to like put up some jank and some weird story beats and stuff, it's really something special. I think that this is going to influence a lot of games going forward.
Well, that's good, because if you did it with like an actual good story, it might be something.
Yeah, this again, it's just like, it's so generic. It reads like a novel from the fucking like local grocery store sometimes, you know? It's like Cliff walks into the scene and he's like, hello. And it's like, hi. Did you see that when you came in? Can you go pick that up for me and bring it here? And then Cliff's like, yes. Okay. It's like they're not even in the same room, you know?
Yeah, that's like, what everyone's saying. That's the only real flaw with it.
Yeah, it's just like, meh. And it does take me out of it because it makes me feel like it's just like something's a little uncanny valley there. you know?
So
overall, right. 7, 8 out of 10, depending on the day. I'd say it's a good game. It's real. It's not fucking like, it's not fake. It's real.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just gonna wait till it's on sale for like $20-$30 and pick it up and maybe try it then. But I think
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't want to commit to a $60 game I know I'm probably gonna not like. You know, there's a chance I'll like it, but.
I think you'll find charm in the combat, but you're not going. I think it's like there's too much else around it. Like it doesn't hold it up on its own. You have to like other shit, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so then before we get to Pragmata, we got Mouse PI for hire. What are you thinking on this one?
This one, so before we get to Pragmata has officially changed how I'm ranking video games, by the way.
Okay.
So Anyway, I like Mouse PI. I like the cut of its jib. I think it's cool. Playing it kind of gives me a headache. But it went full fucking hog into this mouse noir boomer shooter, and it really does a good job of doing it, I think.
It
So
it
that's my opinion on it.
yeah, it is like the graphics are cool. Like they nailed the aesthetic. I don't think like playing it doesn't really give me a headache, but I also don't. I'm not really liking the plot at all. I'm not invested in this mystery that's going on. Like maybe it gets better as it goes. I've only beaten like the first two levels. It also has the thing where the gunplay seems like you just shoot the guys and take hits, then you like have to scrounge up health. Like it's not like you're dodging like in a bullet hell like Doom or anything. It kind of just feels like pointing and clicking at guys.
Yeah, it feels like it's more beneficial to just kind of like maybe hide behind a box than per se like run around the arena like you would in Doom or something.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it feels good, like okay as a shooter. Like I think it's going for like what it's going for. It really nails. I don't think I'm loving it, but I don't dislike it. You know, I'm like
Yeah.
meh on
It,
it.
it it's kind of hitting for me. I think the moment to moment gameplay is better than the overarching like story stuff. Like I think there's a lot of cool like funny details in there. They have a lot of homages to things. But it really is kind of like if Sly Cooper and Doom had a baby,
Yeah,
and I really like both of those games, but I don't like this as much as either of those. Uh, I don't know. I think it's really good. I don't think it's what did IGN give it, like a 6? I
yeah, they
think it's
gave it
more
a
like a
6.
7. Like I think the art style and like I said, it's polished. Like it looks fucking cool. Like if you want to play a cartoon shooter game, this is pretty fucking neat, you
Yeah, it
know.
is really
So,
neat, and like a lot of
yeah.
the animations are like incredible, like the death animations, the reload animations.
Yeah, it's all like rubber hosey kind of stuff. It's really it's charming. It's super charming. You get Troy Baker, which is cool to hear him doing some mouse shit.
Yeah, I always
Um,
love Troy Baker, and it's like
yeah,
it's wall to wall cheese jokes, which is like yeah, okay. I feel like we could do better with the humor. It's not really making me
yeah,
laugh.
it's there's a couple of them I've been like that's good, and then yeah, it does get kind of weird. I weirdly really like the baseball mini game with the cards. Like
Uh,
it's short and sweet, and I enjoyed it.
oh, I didn't get to that yet, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, there's like kind of like a mini game, kind of like you know how there's always a card game or something. They have one in this, and it's just like a take on like it feels like old school baseball, you know, like in New York or something. It's pretty
Yeah, like
cute.
I'm definitely gonna
Um,
play it, but I wouldn't put it like is one of the better first person shooters I've ever played. It is definitely charming and it definitely works, but
Yeah,
it's
I think it's a fun experience. Like
yeah.
it's like a good palate cleanser of a game. It doesn't really offend you. It doesn't really give you too much. It's just like it's like watching a cartoon on Saturday morning, you know. It's fun. It's
It
fine.
is, and it's got an excellent price point. So
That's the other thing. You can't go wrong. You got it what for like $30, right?
yeah,
Is
I
it
got it
30?
for 30.
Yeah, and it's like, damn. That really kind of changes the perspective on it. And that's why I think it's worthy of like a 7 cuz it's like it does everything it's trying to do pretty darn well. And if you bought it knowing that, like it gives you what you're asking for minus a couple I'd say writing quirks, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like a fun little game, and it's a good like so far it's an okay campaign for a first person shooter. And oh yeah,
Yeah.
the other game I played, and this was weird. Speaking of first person shooters, is Crystal Theater of Idols. I don't know why I can't. I watched a video of someone saying to pick this game up because it got killed by Resident Evil, and
Killed by it, you said? Like
came
RE9
out
came out and just
came out at the
ah,
same time as Resident Evil. But it's like a
yeah.
first person shooter that feels like an epic campaign where like the mechanics in it are really good. It has like a cool concept. It's almost like a horror game, but like horror more in the BioShock vein, where it's like not really
Nice.
terrifying, but dark, I guess.
Yeah.
And you're like this guy who gets sent to an island to kill Poseidon, or like the dark. Yeah, it's like I think it's a darkness god, but they call it the god of the sea, and you're like the champion of the sun, which I love because my name is Dayman and everything I play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was hilarious to me, but it's a really solid game, and it was only like $8 when I bought it. But its mechanic of your guns are reloaded by your blood, so
That's cool.
yeah, so like your handgun will have like a bunch of needles that come out of it, and he like stabs his arm or his hand to like reload, and it takes away your life to reload. So there's like that concept of like you have to keep your health up to even reload, which is just a neat concept.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels very like a god-y kind of thing, like immortal. You know, it
Yeah,
fits
it
the
fits.
vein. That's really cool.
And I liked the plot. It had a really interesting story. Like I would recommend this game. Like I like this game better than I like Mouse for PI for Hire. Like
I did see you playing this randomly. I'm like, what the fuck are you playing on like Steam?
yeah.
I saw you playing it, and I'm like, it looks like complete nonsense from the title. And I looked at the page. I was like, this looks fucking tits. I can't wait for you to tell me what this
Yeah,
is.
dude, it's really good. It was a lot of fun, and it's
you
not
beat
like
it?
long. Yeah, I beat it. It's not long. It's not hard, but it's a lot of fun. And the bad guys are like statues that came to life, and they're really fun because you can like blow their head off, but they'll still keep coming at you.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it
That's
has a
cool.
good stalker enemy. Like you know me and stalker enemies, but I like the one in this one. It
Yeah.
feels very like BioShocky, which is like the best compliment I could probably give it. But it's
Yeah,
just
that's a
it's
great
one I think people should try because you might have missed it because I guess it came out like 2 weeks before Resident Evil.
Jeez. Yeah, that probably. Now, would you say it's comparable to like Total Chaos, or would you say it's like a completely different game?
It's comparable. I
Okay.
I don't. That's tough. Which one? I probably like Total Chaos better. But this was
Okay.
a good game. Like this is one of those like
Well,
hidden.
price point, it's
Yeah,
like might be on par with it then.
yeah. This is a hidden gem. Like it took me 10 hours to beat. I had fun playing it. If you get it for how much is this game now? Yeah, it's like very positive reviews on Steam. $17. Like it's
$17.
yeah. Like
It
it's
seems to
worth
go
buying.
on sale and shit, so just keep an eye on it, wish list it, and
Yeah, like I got
check
it
it out.
for
Oh, yeah.
8, but it just has unique concepts. So definitely worth checking that one out. And then, all
Hell yeah.
right, let's get to the big game. Big game time.
All right, so this is our Pragmata full spoiler review.
Yeah, we
Do you
can
want
do-
to give? Yeah, I want to do full spoilers. I just finished it last night, and it's kind of one of those you know everything until you don't. So if you don't spoil, like if we want to talk about the story, we gotta spoil it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spoil it. Just like out at the gate though, like as far as non spoilers go, this is a great game. This is this is an amazing game.
Yeah, if you want to turn it off because you're planning on going to play this game, just good choice. Go do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have officially reorganized my video game ranking system because of this game because it kind of changed my view on video games being video games again.
Yeah, it is like a classic right out of like the Xbox 360 era of gaming.
Yeah.
And it's
It-
so good. Like every mechanic in it works so well. The shooting feels great. The characters are awesome. The hacking minigame somehow never gets boring. Like it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's the only reason I ever put this game down was because my hands hurt. And I do want to say that this game, you're moving your hands around a lot in this game.
Do you play it on controller or keyboard?
Controller.
Okay, yeah, so did I.
Like my fucking right thumb by the end of my gaming sessions were it was hardcore, man. Like it was awesome. But it's an endurance sometimes. Those trials and tribulations of that game, they're real, man. Some of those rooms take a while and but yeah, it's holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, it's so good. And like the bosses are good, the enemies, great variety. They're all cool looking. They all have their own little mechanics on how you have to fight them.
And I think the collecting was perfect. It never felt overbearing, and like there was just enough to keep you interested. And even going back through to recollect things was like not even a joke. It was wonderful. It was like a nice little stroll back through what you used to do.
yeah, and you
Um,
coming back to those areas like super powered up is awesome
yeah,
too. Like
yeah, you just blow shit up in like two hacks and walk away. It's like great,
yeah,
you
and
know.
all the concepts of like the guns are good. There's like a great variety of guns. Like you get your handgun, then it goes to a carbine, but the shotgun's cool, the laser's cool, the sniper rifle, charge rifle thing is awesome. And then they have like cool like weapons you've never seen before, like the static nets and the landmines and like the hacking
Yeah, the like
drones.
utility ones that are very oriented towards the hacking part of the game, which is super cool because you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, and the
this
mini
is it.
game just works so well too. And I love how you get to pick like certain nodes that make your hacks do different things to the enemies. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's an out of. I think it's one of the most organic build games I've ever played. Like it's very casual until it's not. Like you just like kind of make your build and you don't even really know you're doing it, you know? And there's so many different things you could do. Like each major part of the game is changeable, like each fighting system, like you could do different weapons, utilities, support, and then the hacking grids themselves can change. You could put different nodes in those grids. They all do different things. It's fucking crazy and none of it is overwhelming. Like it all sounds insane, and then by the end, it's all clicks. Everything makes sense, and it's such a great, it's such a well paced fighting system. Like by the end, you're not sick of it. You're still kind of learning new things, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like it's
and
great.
you feel like such a god once you get
Oh,
everything going, man. Like it gives you
oh,
that dopamine hit of like you come into a
oh.
room and there's like 10 robots and you just fuck them up. Like and the great thing too is for like he's like the big space marine guy, man. He moves like a fucking ninja, man. Just the way you could dash around and shit is so satisfying. There's this time slow dodge thing.
I think RE Engine, because this is RE Engine Capcom. Like just moving players is usually satisfying. This might be my favorite movement in RE Engine game. Like he just is fun to move around. Like there's just enough beefiness to him that you feel like a big spaceman, but at the same time you're fucking jetpacking, you're hovering,
Yeah.
and
The
it
movement is
just
great.
feels it just feels great to run around with this little girl on your back. Like it's just fun to do. Like I just would walk around. There we go. It's fun.
Yeah, and that's even
You
like
know?
the training missions where they give you like jumping puzzles and like jumping while hacking puzzles, and it's like you think like a jumping puzzle in a space marine game would be bad, but it's so good. It's like you just move so
Yeah.
well.
It's so much fun. And like it's not only that, like again, coming back to sooner areas and exploring with how much you've improved with movement, like it's awesome. Like you could get good. Like I would love to see a speed run of this game. It would
Um,
be probably remarkable.
I'm sure they're gonna be out there, like they would be good. And it even has when you restart the game, skip the intro. So I feel like they put that in there for speedrunners. So that's always
Uh,
good.
this game kind of, I mean, that's just an example, but this game, again, it just kind of covers its own ass in every regard. And if you 100% you get to the end and do the special thing, like that really does come full circle. and you see like, wow, they really thought this game out and like let you kind of just do whatever you wanted to do with it,
Yeah,
and
and it also has
you
like
didn't know it was gonna happen. It's weird. It like kind of took Resident Evil to a different, like the Resident Evil gameplay loop to a new level for me. Like it almost felt like that, but better.
yeah, it feels like Resident Evil 4, like the shooting and
Yeah.
stuff, but like
Yes.
just much fast pacer movement, and the hacking mechanic is just such a good idea. It just adds a layer to like a third person shooter that nobody has ever like done before. So it feels so fresh the whole way through, and just yeah, character
And
movement.
I don't think I can. I don't think you can even explain how good the hacking feels without playing it. Like,
Yeah,
it's like it's remarkable how they did a third-person shooter with hacking and jumping and all this shit, and it's just like riding a bike.
yeah, and that's what makes it so good, like the combat in general, because it's so fucking intense. It's so fast. It's like you gotta aim at the guy. You got pulls up the hacking menu. You gotta hit the face buttons as fast as you possibly can while he's about to hit you. So you gotta dash, and then you can finally hit the hack, and it's like boom, shotgun face. It's so great.
Right, or if you have the build where if you're in the air, you can do more damage. So instead, you jump dash, then you do like you freeze time and space and do like a John Wick fucking carbine in the face, building heat, and then you get a fucking critical trigger that you just blow their face off with a
Oh my
fucking
god, I
finisher.
love
Like
those finishers.
that's what I mean. Like
Check.
you can, my build by the end was a complete and utter like multi-hack heat build where I just set everything on fire and then just went down the row, right triggering them, just
Yeah.
fucking blowing their faces off. And it was awesome. And so
That's
like that was my build.
yeah, that's the good thing about the whole like mod system, and even like not only do you get mods, Diana gets mods, and you there by the end it's like you didn't even realize that you were making a build. Like you said, I didn't realize like what I was making until like I got near
Yeah.
the end. I was like, oh, so I am just like raw gun damage to your face kind of build. Like even my hacks
Exactly.
would be like set up to like pour more damage from my guns. So it's just like I was just all gun damage, and I didn't even realize I did it. And I kind of interesting to go like if you could go the other route. So when you hack someone, you do damage, and you can like I've seen screenshots of people just like doing killing like one-shotting enemies with like a single hack. Like I want to know how they did that.
And like that's where I'm like, that's fucking amazing. And it's the route, like you can go that route. It's totally viable. And you don't, again, the game doesn't force you in any direction whatsoever. It's so dynamic that by the time you thought like you're like, oh yeah, I am kind of a heavy melee or a heavy upfront or gun guy. It's like now you look at all your options that you've collected and you're like, I understand how all this works, but if you would have gave me all this at the beginning, I would have probably turned the fucking game off.
Yeah, it is
You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
to tell you.
By the end, like if you turned the game on right now and showed it to someone, they'd be like, "This is fucking insane. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, like what
Like,
are all these buttons? What is happening here?
what's a mod? What's a fucking thing? Like a hack? Like what's going on? What's different?" So it somehow just organically grows so well, but by the end, you are just a fucking machine.
Yeah, and like
And you feel good. You feel great.
I will say without a doubt, this is the best third-person shooter I've ever played. Like, I think it's better than like your Gears, your Uncharted, anything. Like the combat in this is better than any third-person shooter that has come before it, just by adding the hacking mechanic.
You think it's better than Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think Resident Evil 4 is great because of the shooting in the face and spin kicking. So, I'd
But,
say
like,
it's close.
Well, I mean,
It'd be
like
tough.
you said, it's kind of this game's kind of like the next step in a it's in a weird direction, but it's in another direction.
Yeah, it feels
And
like
it's
the
I think it's an
evolution,
upgrade.
yeah, of
Yeah.
like the third-person Resident Evil 4 kind of gunplay. Like, it's like the gunplay feels very similar to Resident Evil 4, but it has the hacking mechanic and the dodging, whereas Resident Evil has the shoot in the face and spin kick.
Yeah.
So, I think they're both
Well,
like so fucking good, but I would honestly like it could be recency bias too that I would lean this game has better combat.
yeah, we might need to take a break, but I agree it's so fun, and that's why I was like, this game makes me reconsider what I thought a video game can be, because where I thought Resident Evil is like such like 9 was such a fucking perfect video game, it's like uh, this is better than that.
Yeah, I think this
And
game is better than Resident Evil 9. I think this
I
is
do too. And I don't want to have the recency bias with it, but I just can't see myself not, because every mechanic in this game, if you do like a compare to Resident Evil face to face, it's better in Pragmata. Like the gunplay's better, the game in general, like the story's better, the
yeah,
pacing's better.
yeah.
Like everything about this game, maybe Grace's voice actress was fucking awesome. So maybe voice acting's on par, but other than that,
Yeah, I love them
this
both so
game,
much, but this one I think it's more fun. Like,
that's what I mean. It's more fun, and that's what video games are supposed to be, right? Like
yeah,
I want them to make me cry and be happy and all this stuff, but at the same time, I want to have fun.
yeah.
So
This is the
Pragmata
most
made me have more fun.
10 out of 10 on the fun scale you could possibly have with combat, and even like environmental design is great. Like, you get the 5 separate areas and they're all very cool, especially the New York City one.
Oh yeah, like just randomly being in Times Square, it's like we're probably gonna really start getting into spoilers
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
By the way,
So
the other
just
stuff really
spoiler
wasn't
talk.
too spoilery.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get
because
into spoilers, but that's the Times Square. That's where I was like, okay, this is fucking interesting. Not only because like we get to play in like a New York, a semi New York thing, but like the implications of this in the story. Like, why the fuck are they doing this? Like, why is there a New York City on the moon?
yeah,
So it's just cool. It's something I didn't expect to open the door and be in New York City. I'm like, oh shit,
yeah,
this is the shit no one wanted to talk about.
yeah. And then there's also like the anti-gravity parts too, which add like another layer to the combat and the floatiness. Those are really good, and it changes up
Yeah,
the pace.
it's not annoying. Where
No.
like the original Dead Space, those parts were just like, oh, I don't really want to do these. It's like it's the same game. Like I could play the whole game in anti-gravity or not anti-gravity. It's the same funness. It doesn't change my
No.
enjoyment of the game, which is crazy because a lot of times when a movement switch happens in a video game, you don't like it as much as the normal movement. You're like, I'd rather get back to normal. Like this, it's like kind of just the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
great.
zoom further though, and you get
Yeah.
jump higher, and then you walk slower. But it just works so well.
Yeah.
And the
It's
sound
great.
design is so good in this game. Like, especially like your thrusters on your fucking jetpack, the like doof, 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 when you're going back and forth. It's so
Oh,
good.
I know. And the animations while you're doing it, fucking
Even
so good.
like the hacking sounds are incredible.
Yes, and then I think that adds a lot to the dopamine hit because when you like end that hack and you get a successful hack, it always just gives you that like crunchy sound. You're like, yes.
Ching. Yeah, it's so
Yep,
good.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
and so now we can go into heavy spoilers because we got to start talking about how awesome the characters are.
Yes, yes.
So like
Um,
both of them are so good. They're so great.
yeah, I love, I love them. I think that this game never falters in its character development or makes you question how you feel about the character. Like Hugh, the guy, the main
Yeah,
character,
Hugh.
he never changes. He's like he's an optimistic dude.
Yeah,
And that's how he is the whole game.
he's so
Humble,
refreshing
optimistic
in
dude.
these dad
Yeah.
games, man. Because in most dad games, it's like my son and daughter were murdered in front of me. Now let me take
Yeah,
this
right.
little girl across the country.
I
Or
came to the moon to be alone.
yeah, my daughter died and my wife is
Yeah.
gone. Like, nah, Hugh is just like, yeah, I had a cool life. I like my parents. Like,
Yeah, I was adopted. That was actually really cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I travel the whole world. I love my family. Like I'm just trying to just doing a job here. This
Yeah,
is just something I wanted to check out.
their dynamic is so good because he's like just this might be the best like duo in a game now. Like she is,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, I mean, I can't think of a duo off the top of my head where I'm like, yeah, I like them better. Like the ones that are popping in my head are Joel and Ellie. I like them better than them.
yeah.
And Kratos and Atreus.
That's a
And
good
I
one.
like, yeah, but I like them better. I think Atreus annoys the fuck out of me, man. Like I just want Kratos to slap him. Um,
Yeah,
I never, ever want Hugh to harm Diana,
no,
ever.
I like that. Yeah, I've known this girl
So
for 10 minutes, and if anything ever happened to her, I would kill everyone then myself.
right,
Like,
right, and she makes you fall in love with her, and that's good writing. It's good character development. It's just it's a wonderful little story that it doesn't fuck with you. Like it doesn't do anything like, it doesn't shoot the dog. It doesn't just fucking shoot the dog just
no.
to make you feel bad. Like none of that. It's all very it's a great story. Like I'd want my kid to play this game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, she's so
it's humble,
cute.
it's good.
Like, I did call immediately when I saw 8. I'm like, she's the bad guy. Like, there's 100% chance she's the bad guy. Like,
Yeah, like I was exactly, and like it has to be. You're the only one that has shown up at all in this game, so you're obviously some kind in the cahoots. But I was just so happy to like, oh, we get another android girl because obviously something was up. I knew that this one wasn't the only android. So
yeah, and
it
I
was
love
it was cool.
just their like banter is so good. Like, she'll just ask him a question about Earth, and he'll be like, "Yeah, man, I was once in the hottest place on Earth," and then they'll just like banter, like talking about how eating dinner together with his family was wonderful for him. Like, just so
Yeah.
much.
Oh
It's
yeah, dude.
so wholesome, this game.
That happened to me last night. It was like, I went to I traveled to the hottest place on earth, and she's like, "Ooh, really? What happened?" He's like, "I fell asleep.
Yeah, it was hot, and I fell asleep under a
I fell
tree.
asleep in the tree. I fell asleep under a tree because it was in the shade." But it's just like, maybe giggle. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's funny. That's
There's the
funny." And
one
then
too where they're like, he's like, "Do you like dogs too, or just cats?" And she's like, "I like both." And he tells the story about his dog and how it saved his life. And he's like, "So I would say I'm a dog person." There's just like so many wholesome things like that make you smile this entire game. Just their jibber jabbering makes you happy.
Yeah, and it's cool too because the dynamic of the station is pretty eerie. It's very sterile and like weird until you get later in the game where it starts getting a little corrupted and stuff. But it's overall has a pretty spooky vibe to it, and there it's masterfully done. That it's never like a horror game really, but there's some spook, and then they just keep each other company through the weird silence of the space station. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of reminded me in some of those cooler. It was kind of like Death Stranding sometimes for me, where I was like running around if the BB could talk.
Yeah, that is
Um,
good.
it's just like because it was just so lonely up there, but those two made it cozy, and it
Yeah,
was just that's how good they were.
they are so good. They're so cozy together. And just like the cool stuff of like if Hugh gets grabbed and she does like the falling back hack, dude. Oh,
Yeah, like
there's so
it's
much
like
cool
the last stand kind of thing you get. That's or it's more like a grapple system thing that
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
fucking
Like
awesome.
again, you never feel like you're getting cheap ass most of the time. There's a couple times, but like
And you feel like you are like genuinely equal partners. Like you need this little girl, she needs you. Like it's so
yeah, without her, your guns don't even work.
yeah.
So like that's why it's awesome.
Yeah, and at no point is he ever like, I hate kids, I don't want to babysit this android. He's just like, he just rolls with it. He's like, that's cool. I like this little girl. We're going to go on an adventure.
Yeah, I need you, you need me, and honestly, you're pretty fucking awesome. Let's hang out.
Yeah, and their
And that's how
personality
the
is so
whole
good.
thing is. And I streamed the first part of this game. I didn't finish it on stream because of just time crunch. But I said at the beginning, if you ever like tells her to fuck off, like It's for your own good. Get away from me. That fucking trope. If he does this to this little girl once, I'm turning it off. I'm not going to finish the game. And sure enough, they never do it because it isn't that kind of game.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
they're not fucking around. They're just friends. They're trying to get through this. And obviously, by the end, it's definitely not just companionship. It definitely becomes a fatherly figure for her,
Oh yeah, by the end,
makes
and that's
sense.
it is so refreshing to play a game like this where it's a dad game, but it's wholesome. The whole thing is just wholesome and happy, and then it makes the end hit hard, even though like you can kind of see it coming. It still hits hard.
Well, I loved the ending because it doesn't trick you. It doesn't even fuck around. It's just like we've been taught, well, this is what's going to happen. And this is how Hugh is going to handle it. And he handles it like you hope your dad or you do someday.
Yeah.
And it's like super powerful. And like, you're like, no, they're not going to let him just die, right? They're not going to.
There's going to be something.
No, dude, that's real fucking life. He's dead. Like, it happened. Like, she told him that he's not being saved. He tried. Yeah. By God, did he try?
Yeah,
but
and it's like, even it's great how, because like once he knows he's dead, his only goal becomes saving her, and that's just great.
And I think that that's at it. Well, and I think that that's what at the end sparks him to become such a fucking beast, because that whole like riding up that tower and shooting a fucking monster on the moon, like that whole shit, like
the spectacle.
Only a man with who doesn't mind dying, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a man with a death sentence already would be able to do something like that, and he does, and because he knows it doesn't matter. It's like, I got to do it for her, not for me.
Yeah,
so,
and
it's wonderful.
It's wonderful. It's a touching ending. They're just such great characters, man. Like, I think they took what was like the best gunplay ever and threw like just this wholesome father-daughter relationship into it, and it doesn't come off as cheesy, and it doesn't come off as like, trite. Where we've seen this angry guy reluctantly steps into a father role thing. It's like, nah, he's just down. He'll do it. He's cool. Like, and
right. It's like he's because he's a good dude.
He's a good dude. I gotta he's try generally something. Positive.
Yeah. He's one of those, he doesn't mistrust until he needs to, kind of thing. Like, he's trying to survive, and benefit of the doubt situation. He's fucked, know. But he's he's the most. I don't know. Want to say he might be one of the most charming male characters in a game.
He could be.
It's like humbling dad charming, like not like hot sexual, like I'm talking like kind of wish this dude was my dad.
Yeah, like just a good dude, like who you would hang out with, who just always is a positive guy who tries to do the right thing, because that's how I am in life. Like, because I used to be like really depressed all the time, and I like switched my way of thinking where I'm like super positive guy now. I like to see that reflected in a game as opposed to like suicidally depressed. Like, because so many games have that motif compared to like, generally a good uplifting story.
Like, I could have easily seen this. Yeah, this guy's coming to the space station with ultimately a death wish, doesn't care what happens. Like, then it's like, well, then why the fuck are we even doing this?
Yeah, and just like,
he's
and in
cold
this, it's like to the girl, and he has to learn to become a father. No. It's like, nah, he was born for this. Like, he was ready day one.
I mean, I think he treats the situation like an actual like good dude would. Like, I think that he's like, oh yeah, like I'm kind of weary of this kid because it's a kid, but at the same time, it's a kid. I got to take care of a kid. So yeah, let's it's remarkable.
Yeah,
they do such a good job.
Yeah, what a wonderful characters in game, man. And
I want to talk about. Go ahead. I'll talk about it later.
The end game in it is a lot of fun. All the training
Yeah.
missions are fun. So like when you beat it, you're not really done until you collect everything and do these simulations, and it just like it even keeps going after you beat it. So it just another, like I said, this is another one of those games that are like it's 12 hours that I've played for 40. You know?
Yeah, I beat it. My end time was 12 hours, and oh my god, am I not done?
Yeah.
Like I have a ton of stuff that I know I can go do that. I don't think I'm going to do everything, but I'm probably going to do all those end rooms, those unknown signal rooms, and check out what that's all about. But
Yeah, I did all
it's
those. I started the hard mode, and it is
okay.
rough. It is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah, it's tough. I got to the third area, the forest area, and I have just been getting my ass kicked in that room, in one of the rooms. I was like, I need a break, so I'm like, I'm gonna get Mouse PI and check it out because dude, I've been playing this game nonstop since it came out, like 5 days, 4 days ago or whatever. And I was like, I might need to take a step back from this game for a bit.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
No, I
I mean,
really
it's that
didn't.
fucking
I was
good.
like, but I wanted to try Mouse PI before we did the show. So,
Yeah,
and I think I'm probably going to go back to Pragmata and beat hard mode, then go back to finishing Mouse PI.
nice, nice. I do. I just want to say to kind of wrap up the review, unless you have more to say
No,
about it.
I
Do
don't
you have?
think
Do
so.
you want to give it a score?
Oh,
Are you
I
gonna give it
mean,
a score?
10. Like, like, are you kidding me? This game was
I
amazing. Like,
I know. It's like
this is my game of the
I
year so far. Like I thought Resident Evil was gonna be it, but I think I liked this better than I liked RE9. Like what a fucking strong couple of games for Capcom. We didn't even talk about Monster Hunter Wilds, or
Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter game. Yeah, that game's fucking awesome too.
yeah, that RPG. I'm still playing that. I feel like I'm about halfway. I really like that game. Like
Yeah,
Capcom,
that's a
just
game.
three
Yeah,
bangers in
I
a row.
oh my god, it's just it's they're on a different level of existence right now, and I'm loving it and all for supporting it because holy shit, do I want more games like this? And how about Pragmata being the actual RE not the RE engine symbol?
Yeah,
Because at the end of the game, she puts her hand up at the moon, and that's the fucking symbol for the game engine.
yeah, I loved that.
So Pragmata this whole time has actually been, and if you look at when RE2 remake came out, it actually RE engine might have been made for Pragmata, and that might make sense because this game is so good.
Yeah, this game is just. Oh my god.
It's fucking remarkable. But the last thing I want to say about it is this game is so good that people are claiming it's making people want to have families again.
I could see it. Like,
Like there are legit people saying that Japan or Capcom or whoever was like funding this game had an ulterior motive to create a population boom because the girl is so cute that it will make men and women want to have children. That's how fucking crazy like this game feels to play.
yeah, it's dude, she is. It does make you, like I said, it's so wholesome. You feel like you are the dad in that game. Yeah,
Yeah, you want to tell a little mini you your life stories thus far.
yeah.
You know,
It
so
makes me want to have kids, but I've never had consensual sex with a woman without money involved. So hopefully, hopefully I can pull something off here in my twilight years. But it does
the
make
only
you want to have
consensual
kids.
sex I ever had was a $20 bill was on the bedstand.
Yeah, I've
Anyway.
never had consensual sex without money involved, or you know, convincing a woman to sleep with me is hard. So, but this game does make me want to have kids, even though I did already want to have a family.
What's your review on this game? Well, it kind of makes me want to be a dad.
Yeah,
Like really, not like joking like that. Yeah, now I'm thinking about being a father, but
Mhm.
that it's such a fucking what a out of nowhere amazing new IP that I don't think is getting even near enough accolades, and it is getting accolades. Like
Yeah,
this game's fucking awesome.
Yeah, everyone who's playing it is loving it. It's sold really well for them too, especially for a new IP. Like they sold 1 million copies in 2 days. That's hard on a new IP.
Oh fuck! I was gonna say I would. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That they always want to hit that million as soon as possible, and if you could do it within a week, we'll probably and definitely get a sequel then.
yeah. It's weird with the sequel though, because what do you do without Hugh? Like, do you bring him back to life somehow? Like, could he be the android? And then they're both androids. Who knows?
Oh yeah, he's like fucking Terminator Hugh.
Yeah, dude. Or do they
I don't
just
know.
continue her story? Like, cause
I
what?
mean, they let him float off into space on purpose. You know, they didn't outright like show his last breath. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Like, that's the one thing that like was kind of sad to me when I beat this game because I was like, I love this ending, but if he's really dead, that doesn't bode well for a sequel. But
It doesn't, but I appreciate a game with conviction.
I
Like
do
it's like
too.
this is it. You
And
know, like
it
even
is.
if maybe it's a different character, maybe it's just Pragmata is like an IP, like a universe. You know, like Resident Evil. Like these are just two of many characters that could come in.
Yeah, it could just be like 2 new characters as well. You are right. Could be anything. Hopefully it yeah, it's got to be doing well enough to get a sequel, I would hope.
I think Capcom secretly really loves this game. Like they've gone through hell and high water through its development. Supposedly there was some development hell. This is the best game I've ever played that was quote unquote within development hell. So good job.
Yeah, good job.
Um, uh, but I think that it was a labor of love because they have so many good IPs. They don't need to do this. They didn't need to make Pragmata at
No.
all.
And it is weird too that they approved this because you know, like CEOs probably were like, hate it. So we got an idea for a game that's a single player new IP. They're probably like, we can make more
We
Resident
got that
Evils.
in Resident. Exactly. Just fake it. Make a fucking Resident Evil. What are you doing? Well, we
Yeah.
did. Can we make something else?
They took a chance on something and they basically took the formula of Resident Evil's third person shooting and added like a mechanic to it that just makes it even better. Like, it is such a good game. I can't
I feel
praise
I
this
feel like
game
some mad
enough.
genius. I feel like some mad developer just showed up with this combat system and was like, "Try to deny me a video game.
Yeah, it is.
Try me. Like it's too good." And Capcom's like, "Yeah, it is. All right, we're good. We're good. Go."
Yeah, like this game
'Cause
doesn't have
so
like
good.
any of like the memorable like set pieces that RE9 had, but
No,
it's more
it doesn't.
fun. It doesn't need them.
Yeah, I mean, I would. You're right. I mean, I think there's a couple scenes that, like, you know, you go out and you see the tower on the moon. Those are pretty cool. But, and like, I really enjoyed going through the like tunnels of the moon burrower guy. He
Yeah,
was
that was cool.
But like, you're right. Like, I can't think of like, I'm like, oh yeah, that fight in particular stood out. Everything just was kind of the same, but everything was great. Like all of the fights were flowed and made sense, and I never was like, oh, I hate this part. You know?
Yeah, and it does do like such an excellent job of like each fight feels different because they're almost like challenges. It's almost like a Ninja Gaiden where you come into a room and it's like, well, these enemies with these enemies. And then in the next room, it'll be like, well, how about that enemy with this enemy?
It's very Ninja Gaiden, dude. I thought that I just played 4 not too long ago, and like these guns you could just equate to different melee weapons on different enemies. Like they each do different things. You know, specific weapons work better on specific enemies. And when you start getting those executions in there,
Oh,
and you hack them, like when you're flying around, like midair, you're hacking, shooting, and doing executions. I started feeling a little ninja-y, to be honest.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying, dude. Even that,
it's
you-
fucking crazy.
you're a big space marine, but you always feel like a goddamn ninja. I loved it.
And then you dress her up in the fucking
Oh
in the
yeah,
ninja costume, and you really go ham. The cosmetics are fine, like they're cute. It's a cool addition. They talk about them when they change clothes, and like
dude, I like that he has
Diane is all pumped about them.
he has like fucking Master Chief outfit.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up. I know. I love it.
That. That's the one I use most of the game.
Me too. Me
And
too.
then yeah, I like her. Yeah, I like her ninja one. But then it's like you don't get to see her face if you have that one on. But it's like a very good. It's like a nod to Naruto, which I like.
Yeah,
And
it's that the whole. I guess we didn't really talk on the shelter. Maybe we could talk on that real quick. I love the shelter, the way it grows and cozies up, and like everything she plays in there, and you can. It's one of the best I think bases I've ever played in. Like I
yeah,
just
you're
kind of
right.
loved it.
The shelter is really cool. You get the training missions in there that are so much fun. Yeah, you make like you find stuff to 3D print for her to play with. It's just a neat concept. She's drawing you pictures, and then you're hanging them up all over the place. It's totes adorable. And
I think there's one. If I had one critique of this game though, it's after boss battles or bigger battles, it's the run back's fucking tough because you start at the shelter, and it makes sense because you can like reanalyze your build. But I wish there was a way to just like replay the fight with your build because it's like I'm not changing my build right now. Like I've died once.
oh
I
yeah,
want to
whenever
try
you
again.
die and you have to go back into the shelter and come back out, that is annoying.
Like I feel like
Especially
that
dude,
actually made me put the game down because I died on the end boss twice, and I was like, I just don't feel like running back right now, so I'll beat her later.
that becomes like an actual issue in hard mode because
Yeah, I can imagine.
you're gonna fucking die, and then if you're like, so the part I'm having trouble with is you remember when you're in this like that plant part and you have to go through the A side or the B side to get through.
Yes, yes.
Like there's a really hard room before that. Then you have to get in through the A and B side, and it's like if you die anywhere in there, you have to do the whole thing again. And then you
I think
have
I
to,
know what you're even talking about.
yeah, like this game doesn't really have an auto.
I
save.
died in that room on normal, so it's like, yeah, I was like, I have to run back through this again.
Yeah, like it would be nice if there was like an auto save feature where you could just restart like right there. Another thing I think they could have done is instead of going back to the shelter to heal, like you could have just healed at the fucking checkpoint and got your guns back. Like whatever
Yeah,
loadout you had. Like
that's
great.
right. Why? Like, couldn't there have just been like a coffee mug? You just like take a sip of juice, you get all your shit back. Like, why do I have to load back in all the time? You know?
Yeah, that's like my one complaint about this game. I was just like, whenever you like start heaping praise on a game, sometimes you forget about like what you didn't like about it. And that's like the only thing I can think of. Like, why can't I just click on the thing and it's like go back to shelter or just, do your loadout again and get your life back? Like,
Yeah, I like that you can just like I'm surprised they even have the like use last loadout button. Thank God they did.
yeah,
But
that's a
like
good button.
but like that button should just be at the ladder in the world. Like you could just use that button if you get to the ladder cuz
Yeah, and it's like a cozy checkpoint, like a bonfire. It refills your health and your potions, and
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Not just like because it's very arbitrary. Though I will say it makes you go back to talk to Diana a lot, which I think they want you to do.
yeah, you do talk. Well, too, like you could have kept it where you had to go back to do upgrades, so you would
Yeah,
still
you
go
get
back
so
a
many
lot.
upgrades. Yeah, you do get you get enough upgrades between each checkpoint that you tend to be able to upgrade one or two things. So you're right, you will but like if you're grinding a spot or if you're just like looking for stuff, that shit it is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, it
It
gets
really
when
is.
you're going back to trying because you have to get like 100% in every area. When you are going back to like 100%, and it's like you're in a tough area and you get to the next point, it's like, well, now I got to go back to the shelter. I don't have to upgrade anything. Like, I'm just trying to collect like one fucking treasure chest that I missed.
Right.
But yeah, you got to go in and out of the shelter, and it does make. I think that was why I put the game down today, because I was tired of going back to the shelter and then doing those same rooms over and over again. Like, I want to push through it. Like, I do like the hard mode. It is, enemies are very bullet spongy, and they have new moves, which is tricky. So it's been fun, but it going back to the shelter is getting rough at this point.
Yeah, I have a feeling like it feels like such an oversight. I feel like they're going to add a checkpoint system. Like it might actually. Like it happens and you're like, "Really? I'm like I'm like at least 3 load screens away now, and that's unusual for a game.
Yeah, like 3
So
load screens before you retry the boss.
yeah, and like a run back potentially, depending on where you're at. Like it's like if you're just fighting in a room, that's even worse because the enemies respawn after shelter visits. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It makes it hard. Like I didn't even like think of it as a problem because in the main game, I think I died once.
Okay, I died a
Uh,
couple times, but I was fucking around with builds and stuff. I like to try out different weapons, and sometimes I would just kill myself with doing that.
that happens. The scorpion got me.
Yeah, there were some tricks there. Yeah.
Yeah, the one boss. Like he got me because I didn't understand how to like dodge the tail because I kept trying to dodge it, and then it's like, oh, jump it, jump the tail.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Right.
That's
Yeah.
another cute thing that like Diana does is whenever you die to something, like you probably didn't notice this because you didn't play on hard. When you're on hard, like when you die to something, she'll talk about the enemy and its weaknesses. Like
Oh no, I did notice that because I was having trouble in one room particularly. I like just couldn't get a handle on it, and then she called out. It was one of those samurai guys with like the hats on, the circle hats.
yeah, I
Like
know
they're
what you're talking
skinnier.
about. The
Yeah, and
blades.
I thought they looked. Yeah, I thought they looked like just samurais. But she mentioned them and was like, "If you do this, it might help you." And I'm like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
she's helping."
Yeah, she's
Yeah, it's super cool, and she'll actually be a lot of she'll help you with dodge indications. She'll be like, "Jump, Hugh," and
yeah,
that's
she
when
will.
obviously
And
gotta
like
jump.
if something's about to hit you from off screen, she'll be like, "Dodge now." Like so it does once again makes it feel like she's so useful. Like
Yeah, and even when you're not like using her, she's actually hanging out and looking after you. It's
uh,
spectacular. So yes, there is. It's not the most perfect video game. There's some qualms with like, but like honestly, they could fix that, and then I'd be like, I can't say
I
anything now.
can't think of anything. Yeah, and how sad
Like,
was it
give
whenever she
give me a
fuck
checkpoint. And that's it.
yeah.
Good.
How sad was it whenever she fucking takes the bullet for you? Oh
Oh, I know. I'm like, no,
God,
her
please
arm's
no.
gone. No,
Like I didn't think they were gonna shoot the puppy, so I was like,
no.
he's gonna save her. But like that was so impactful how much I cared about her when that happened. It's
But
like,
it was so like that wasn't like I didn't think that was a easy jab at me because that happened and that made her more powerful. It pushed the story forward. Like you got to have that little scene of like carrying her, which was spectacular. Like it really made you feel like this is I'm her fucking dad now. Like
yeah,
if it wasn't clear, I am now her father. Like
exactly. And the plot in this game is pretty like you could tell like Rogue AI is gonna be the enemy. Like, and you see it, but then it turns out like, well, this is the only other character in this game. She has to be the bad guy. Like,
yeah.
it's like
How did you catch the ending before it happened of like it being like she was probably some dude's daughter that was sick? Did you figure that out?
what?
Like Diana is like the doctor's
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah. I
Yeah.
figured Diana was the doctor's daughter. I didn't quite understand like how Diana was supposed to save Daisy. Like they just talked about it, but I don't understand what she was actually supposed to do.
The doctor was trying to create the most perfect representation of Daisy so that her internal organs would be perfectly matched to Daisy.
Oh, so he was trying to
And
create
then
one
he
of
was going
these.
to harvest.
Uh,
Yeah, he was literally trying to make a perfect image of his daughter
to
so that he could
harvest.
recreate perfect organs with lunament filler or whatever. So,
Okay.
but
I must have
you know
missed a
what?
note.
Right, it was like one note. I know there really was like one note that just said it.
Yeah.
There was also one other thing. You know that his daughter died, like his real daughter, Daisy
Yeah,
died.
Daisy died.
While he was still. Do you know why she died? This is where I go, this story doesn't quite line up.
Didn't they like try to give her the organs and it failed and she died?
Yes, they did it prematurely. But the way the game describes it, and I kind of went back and looked, they tried to do it on a random girl, so they pulled from a random pool of potential girls that fit the bill, and they still picked Daisy. And I'm like, how could they get, like, that doesn't even make any sense. That's like saying no one called them out on it at all.
Yeah,
Like, there
I
would be
think
someone like, that's his daughter, you dummy. You can't do it.
yeah,
Like,
I think that was the point that they wanted that like made him go insane and then 8 go insane is because they knew it
yeah.
was her daughter and they killed her anyway.
Which I think they could have done a little bit better of a job of making it more like they really they didn't make it apparent enough that it was like subterfuge, like they did it on purpose. Like they literally made it sound like they were just complete idiots.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, there's like once again like one note.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's cool. And then I did like there was like a side gig of like hollow walls with like you get little cozy rooms and stuff, like the secret walls in Dark Souls. That was cool.
Yeah,
I like that little throw in.
I like every touch in this game. You know what I love is whenever she starts talking in binary.
1-0-1-0-1-0-1-0. That's
Yeah.
my favorite. That is my favorite. Dude, I laughed every single time she did it. It is to me as like I mean, as even like as a programmer, like I actually do program, like that shit made me fucking cry. I'm like, that is the funniest shit I've ever. She's like, let me fix it. 1-1-0-1-1-0.
Yeah, I love that. I love when she bites the like computer
Sucks
chips.
in the chips. Yeah, she like it's like she's slurping in like a fucking applesauce pack or something.
Yeah, what a wonderful character, man.
You know, I know. It's just such a splendid time. I think this is going to be a yearly game for me. I don't know if I'm going to try it on hard because, like I said, it's like kind of enough for me right now as it is. Like, it's not even that easy as it is. Like,
it's not that easy. You're right.
Yeah. And so I don't know, but I think I could play this every year. Like, I think as soon as the snow starts coming down, I'm going to want to play Pragmata because it's so fucking cozy and just wholesome.
Yeah,
and, like,
it is one of those games
warm.
that I'm always gonna go back to and replay every once in a while.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if I could even recommend this to everyone. Like, if you're not a fan of shooters or games like this, it's a little too much. But it's like this game is a fucking video game.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, you have to. It's hard to recommend if you're like very, very casual gamer. Like you have to be able to like multitask like a million things going on. Like there's a lot going on.
You're always involved in this. There's no putting the controller down. Like you're just you're going.
You need the ADHD of tracking enemy movements, tracking a hacking video game, tracking your ammo. No.
I felt most of the time, honestly, I put headphones on. I felt like I was kind of like at an arcade or something because it was just so many things going on. Like I was actually playing a video game at an arcade, but a really good one.
What a game. I think it's just all the dopamine hits in this are so perfect. Like when you complete the hack, whenever you finish a guy, whenever something you like just shotgun a dude and they explode. It's yeah, I think it's a 10 out of 10. I couldn't highly recommend this more.
I feel like a fucking poser, dude, because like back to back, we're like Resident Evil 9 is the best game I've ever played. Pragmata is the best game I've ever played. Dude, Capcom, I think, are just fucking out of control right now. So I want to bask in this glory of just wonderful gaming, and everyone really should, because it's just like, stop complaining. Shut the fuck up. There's no agenda with Pragmata. Enjoy it. It's the best.
Yeah, it's the best. Just play it. Like, and if you like RE9 better, cool. RE9's great. RE9 was a 10 out of 10 to me. Like, that's an awesome game.
And I totally see why. I think RE9's actually a casual game compared to Pragmata.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So if my casual like Capcom fans, RE9 probably amongst one of the greatest games you could play. But like if you want to get into like play a fucking video game and just space out literally and figuratively, Pragmata got you, man. You won't have time to think. It'll fucking take you on a ride.
Yeah, it is wild that Capcom just, back to back bangers, 10 out of 10. It's like Pragmata looked fun to me. I did not it was funny because I never tried the demo because I was sold the second I saw it. I was like, little girl backpack. I'm third person
Yeah,
Resident.
this is adorable. This is
Yeah,
up my alley.
yeah. This is checking all my marks. Like I was still blown away by how good it was. Like
I could. The thing was, I felt this way about the demo. I played through the demo 3 times. I fucking sped ran it. There is an actual outfit in the demo that isn't in the game that I found where he's all colored up
oh cool.
with crayons. Like it looks like she drew like him on him with a crayon. It's adorable. I wish it was in this game. I don't know where it is. But anyway, I didn't want to hype it because I was scared. I was like, it doesn't make sense that this game is this good. It can't be this good. I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say it's too good.
Yeah.
But man, I like, yeah, like I played the demo and felt like, oh, this is like,
This is gonna
I'm
be
smelling
special.
the fucking food cooking, baby. Like this is, oh,
Yeah, that's
this
why
it's gonna be delicious.
I struggle with demos because like that demo came out so long ago. I would just like I finish a demo and I'm just so sad. Like
But that
waiting for
demo
the game.
sold this for me. Like I was like, no questions asked, I am buying this game.
Yeah.
So it definitely sold it for me. But I agree with you. Like, yeah, I'm not. Demos usually kind of hinder my experiences than help them, but this one, for instance, did. It did help.
I just knew I was gonna like this game from what I saw, and I did. Once again.
Now, if I could, yeah, I even being hyped for this game, it's so good. You know, it overcame all of my expectations. It's perfect length too, dude. It didn't stick around it all too long. I never once was like, damn, this feels grindy.
No, it doesn't feel grindy, and it like 12 hours, but there's like an end game. There's a hard mode. You could just replay it because it's so fun. Like I replayed Resident Evil 9 like 4 times.
Yeah, I might just new game it casual again because I just liked it. I don't even want to challenge myself. It's like just listening to your favorite musical album again.
It's not necessarily like the challenge is making it any better because it's like you die in 2 hits and everything just has a ton of like health. Is this actually more fun than the base game? I was thinking about that. Like, am I just doing this to say I beat the hard mode because I don't think it's as fun as the regular game? Because when you die, you got to go back to the shelter. You have to repeat the fights. It's like, ugh, doesn't need to be harder.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the difficulty was great.
Yeah,
Dude, I had no health at the last hit of the end boss. I had like 87 HP. I felt like I was in a fucking movie. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, that happened to me at one point too. With like in one of the bosses, that I was just like reload. You know how the shotgun takes a while to reload. I was like,
yes, you're waiting for it. You're like waiting for it.
I had one hit. There were lasers raining down on me. The boss had one hit, and I'm just like staring at the weak point with the shotgun. I was like, this is
reload.
And I got that shot off, and it was so satisfying. I felt like John Wick.
Yeah, dude, it like you just get that cutscene. You're like, oh yeah,
I did it. Yeah. Like I was playing with fire. I could have dodged, but I got this. So.
Oh, an accolade I want to say I thought of last night. This game does not have any second phases. Everything you see is face value.
Yeah.
Like the end boss, nope. That's it. That's the boss. You see its health. You beat that health, you win. There's no bullshit. There's no endurance mode. There's no stamina slog at the end. Like, oh, am I gonna be able to do this? Like, that's the boss, and I appreciate.
You don't have to refight all the bosses at the end. Like,
right? Like, and like,
there's no padding.
Something. I just wanted to say that because a lot of like. Anymore, every boss has 2-3 health bars, and this game's like, nah, dude, it's
2
just
phases minimum.
Right, and like I even was like waiting. I'm like, oh, where's the second phase? Where's the second? Like, sure, there is a second fight, but like it's just a gimmick fight for funsies. Like they don't expect you to like really care too much there, you know?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. More games need to just not rip off the 3. Like, we don't have to do that in every fucking game, guys.
We don't.
It was cool in Sekiro when the monkey did it once. Like, that was fine. Let's let it there.
Yeah, I concur. All right, we could go all day on this.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
It's one of the it's one of the most it's one of the most perfect video games I've ever played in my life. Like it just hits all the notes and with very minimal complaints.
Yeah.
It's just I think a must buy for any gamer that considers themselves like gaming as a hobby. Play this fucking game.
Yeah,
Play
if you like any of the Resident Evils, Dead Spaces, anything like that, no brainer.
100%.
So, all right, you got anything else? I think that's the show.
That's the show, and what a glorious couple months of gaming it has been. So,
Yeah,
nope,
it was a
nothing
good
for me.
comeback. Like we had some shit go on, so we were like, let's just wait till Pragmata comes out, because then we'll have that to talk about. So.
Yeah, and it makes me believe in video games again, which makes me want to podcast more. Which it's all good things.
Yeah, Capcom is like restoring faith in the video game industry, one game at a time this year, it seems.
And if they put Tifa into Street Fighter, you know what? I might go buy stock in Capcom right now.
Yeah, because Tifa and Street Fighter is coming. Oh.
Like they might be they've topped From. Like they're doing more than From's doing.
Yeah, dude, they still have Onimusha coming. Like I don't know when that is. Is that this year?
I can't wait for that. Those games have always done a good job of just kind of like doing its own thing.
Yeah. I mean, the run they're on now, I bet you that's going to be a Game of the Year contender if it's this year.
Dude, every game of the Year, it's going to be a Capcom game, dude.
Yeah. Like, we'll do our Game of the Year awards. It's just all Capcom nominations. It's like the Claire.
Right. But you just pick your poison. Which one do you want? All right, Capcom gets it for Pragmata. But you could have went RE9 if you wanted. That's fine, too.
Yeah. All right, man. If you made it this far, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye. Whoops.